we can address the Leonard DeWitt matter for A0038064. Good afternoon, Mr. DeWitt.
Oh, good afternoon.
So, at this point, we're going to set it for trial.
Okay, so we're set for trial on Tuesday?
That's my understanding.
Yes, that's my understanding. I did confirm with the city's officer, Officer Carlsrud. He is available on Tuesday or Wednesday, so whichever works for the court. Sounds like Mr. DeWitt has declined all of the city's offers and is demanding a trial.
I haven't had any offers.
Mr. DeWitt, I just told you about the plea and close. That's called an offer, okay?
Okay, but that's not.
Mr. DeWitt, do you acknowledge that?
I guess I'm just going to go along with the system because it seems like I can't speak freely because I get reprimanded by my attorney constantly. So, I mean, I don't know what's exactly going on. We haven't had any outside discussion and communication other than this repeated loop of come to court, come to court, come to court. And he's always telling me that we haven't done anything other than just go through the system. I mean, and I'm sorry. I mean, I don't understand why I have my license and you guys are trying to throw the book at me. Driving in the second degree. What does that detail? What did I do wrong in the second degree?
So, Mr. DeWitt, the Department of Licensing had suspended your license in the second degree administratively. I believe for
what reason?
She's going to tell you. She's going to.
Pulling up the documents right here. It was for ongoing violations. So the accumulation of traffic violations, they suspended your license administratively, and you drove during that period of suspension. And so therefore you were charged with driving while your license was suspended pursuant to that administrative suspension.
Isn't second degree like drunk driving,
no.
Homicide?
No. Oh, no, Mr. DeWitt, it's not. It's just saying that at that period of time, I believe for the second degree, you would not be eligible to reinstate, but for doing a few items. And when you have
why
the
was I able to get my driver's license back the next day?
Because
I've had my license since the day I came into court.
Because this period of
she's not dropping it to a freaking infraction because she's been talking to the prosecutor in Gig Harbor and she wants to make sure I get prosecuted with a criminal charge to please that prosecutor. I know that's exactly because he even said in open court that she's been speaking with her and that's the only reason why she won't drop this to a freaking infraction, and I know it. And it's so unfair, and I've watched her time and time again lower everybody else's, but I don't know if she's what's going on with
Mr. DeWitt, what I will tell you is when you hear her reducing, it's people who are charged with third degree. And so it's a lower offense. And so she's dropping it down to the infraction. And on yours during that period of time, when Mr. DeWitt, just let me finish talking. When DOL takes action, I just actually attended a conference today and Carla Weaver from DOL was making a presentation. And so if you get 3 violations within a single year or 4, I believe, over 2 years, then DOL does a suspension. They take that action and they suspend your license for a period of time. Okay, so what Mrs. McDonald, I believe, was saying is when you found out about this criminal charge and you went and got your license back, it's because that time period of suspension had run. Is that right, Ms. McDonald? So DOL took action for a period of time. It's what they do. And you had already served that period of suspension. So you were able to reinstate. So I'm glad you have your license back now, but when the allegation is on the date of violation, you were second degree.
And what are the three violations that they committed?
Oh, you have, I mean, looking at your driving record here, I mean, looks like you have, I don't know what the date of suspension was on there, but I can see you had, just if I'm looking here, you have a speeding in King County, 10/17/23. You have a Grays Harbor, 6/19/23. You have a Thurston County, 4/12/23. And then, so that's 3 in 2023. Then you have from 2022, you've got Puyallup, third degree, with some tracking infractions. So right there would be 4.
But all those don't count.
But
They
they
do.
do. That's the thing, is they do count. DOL is looking at those, and so they take administrative action
And
based upon.
There's proper notices that weren't served. I mean, the bottom line is I went through a safety class. I spent 4 hours to get my safety class. I paid all the fines, and I did all. Why can't she just cut me freaking throw me a bone and make it a non-moving violation? Because she knows
Mr.
what
DeWitt,
she knows what's going to happen if I get charged with the criminal conviction. She knows exactly what's going to happen because she's been working with the prosecutor, Gig Harbor, talking to him. He said it in open court, and so she's maliciously doing this to me on purpose.
Mr. DeWitt,
and it's wrong, and I don't know how to sleep that night for it.
Mr. DeWitt, I have offered to reduce your charge from a driving while license suspended in the 2nd degree to driving while license suspended in the 3rd degree.
To a 3rd degree,
What that
and
means,
that pleases you because I will still get a conviction, and my thing will still be a problem. It still will be a problem. That's why you're saying that.
Mr. DeWitt?
Mr. DeWitt? Okay, Mr. DeWitt, you need to stop talking. I understand you're frustrated, but just stop talking for a moment so she can speak. You're not talking on top of each other.
I already know what she's going to say.
So what that means, Mr. DeWitt, is if it's suspended in the 3rd degree rather than a 2nd degree. Driving while license suspended in the 2nd degree is a gross misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in jail and $5,000 in fine, and it also carries a 1-year license suspension. By reducing it down to a driving while license suspended in the 3rd degree, it's a simple misdemeanor, and there is no mandatory license suspension that comes along with that. So there is a significant reduction in making that amendment. That's the difference.
I don't even think all those things you read off are even my charges. I don't remember. I didn't get pulled over that many times.
I'm looking at your driving record right here. So.
I know. I mean, and since the day that I started going through the court case, I've gotten into absolutely zero trouble. I mean, no trouble. You're wasting taxpayers' money and all this stuff just to get me a conviction, to get me so she can point the Gig Harbor prosecutor. That's exactly why she's doing this. I know it.
Gig Harbor has
agreed. Let's just go.
Gig Harbor has agreed not to revoke your SOC if you resolve your case here. So Gig Harbor is not looking to
without a conviction. I have to get. I can't get a conviction. If I get a conviction,
so,
he's going to
Mr. DeWitt.
Mr.
DeWitt.
What?
Ms. McDonald is just saying that she's had a conversation with Gig Harbor, and they are not going to revoke you based upon this reduction to 3rd degree. So this is not going to impact you in Gig Harbor, what Ms. McDonald has offered you.
So you're telling me that this is not going to affect Gig Harbor at all?
That's the agreement, and that's what I have imparted to what I have spoken to Mr. Smith about. I've had conversations with the Gig Harbor prosecutor who has agreed not to take any action on your SOC there if you resolve your case in our court.
In a 3rd degree?
Any resolution. So if you pled to 2nd degree, if you resolved our case in our court, he will not take action. That's what was imparted to me.
As long as I take a criminal charge in your court, he's not going to overturn my stipulated agreement.
Correct. And that's what I let Mr. Smith know that as well.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was none of that was relayed to me. None of that was relayed to me at all. All I'm ever told is just to be quiet and keep going along with the process. And I never. I mean, but anyways, that's fine. So you're saying that, and then what are you trying to give me for taking third degree?
This is a just standard plea agreement. Because you were second degree, but you've got your license, you're being rewarded by getting a reduction to third degree, which is a simple misdemeanor, and it will not result in you losing your license due to the resolution. So I just want to make sure you understand what's been.
No, I didn't understand that at all. No.
And if you go to trial, Mr. DeWitt, they're going to go to trial on second degree. If you're convicted, there's mandatory 1-year license suspension. You know, so there's.
Okay, well, none of this has been relayed to me.
Mr. DeWitt, we just talked about that. Mr. DeWitt, we just talked about that.
Maybe,
okay? Let me finish. Let me finish.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I'm not trying to, and I'm going to stand by you as my lawyer, but you did not put that in my head. Like
okay,
they just did.
Okay, Mr. DeWitt, let Mr. Smith talk to you. I don't know if you need to go into a breakout room, but now it sounds like you have more information. And so just understand that the consequences, if you're convicted of driving second degree, it's a 364 days in jail.
If she's saying she spoke to the prosecutor and he's not going to overturn my stipulated agreement, I'm fine with that. I'll take the third degree.
I spoke with Stan Glisson, who was the prosecutor handling your case, and I have the email that indicates that he would keep your deferred sentence or your SOC there if he resolves in our court here. If you resolve in our court here,
so he'll throw mine out. I'll be done with everything then.
He will not revoke you based upon this law violation in his court. Now, if you have another law violation down,
it'll go away. It'll go away. And then I have no other time remaining or anything else like that. I'm done with. And then 5. See, what I've been worried about is getting a conviction is going to overturn a stipulated agreement, and I can't get that because. But anyways, I'm not trying to waste any more of the court's time by going on. Now that I understand, that makes if you're promising me that, and what's my punishment for the third degree again exactly?
I told you.
I can let Mr. Smith
close.
Yes, it would just be a plea. There would be no jail time, and then the court here would close any probation. If the court agrees to follow our recommendation, there would be no jail time sanction here. It would close upon the conviction.
Okay, and then I walk away. I'm fine. Nothing hanging over my head.
Not in this court. If I did a closure, there'd be no probation, and it would just be closed if I impose that. That's what the recommendation is that they're making.
I can take that offer. I'll take that offer. I'll take that deal.
We better explain 5. You guys do it better than I do.
All right.
I mean, in 5, it's fine.
Mr. Smith, do you want me to put the two of you in a breakout room and I can send you the plea form to go over?
Yes, let's do that.
Thank you, Judge.
There's no hidden trickery that's going to
I'm going to talk to you, Mr. DeWitt.
Mr. DeWitt, you'll have a conversation. No one's trying to trick you. I just want to make sure you understand the consequences and that you enter, if you want to plead guilty, that you know exactly what you're entering into with us, okay? But Ms. McDonald is not here to trick you, and she's representing that she has an email from the other prosecutor. So, I mean, she's good for her word of what's been represented to her.
Okay, well then I apologize if I came across as being a little.
I know you're stressed out, Mr. DeWitt. So let's just take a breath, go in the breakout room, have a conversation, and then we'll go back on the record when we're ready. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for your Judge.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
You're welcome.
I'll put you in a breakout room, Mr.
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can. All right. I'm going to go over this plea form. So I have in front of me an 8-page document. It's entitled Statement of Defendant on Plea of Guilty. Did you have an opportunity to go over this form with Mr. Smith?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And did he read the document to you?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. DeWitt, it indicates here that you are intending to enter a plea of guilty to driving while license suspended third degree. So I think the city is making a motion.
That is correct, Your Honor. Because the defendant is relicensed, the city has agreed to amend this to driving while license suspended in the third degree under 4620-342, subsection 1C.
Okay. And is that your understanding, Mr. DeWitt?
Yes.
And are you willing
Yeah.
to accept that amendment without the city presenting you with a formal written complaint?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Did you understand what the city would have to prove to convict you of driving while license suspended in the third degree?
I mean, I guess I don't understand exactly what. I mean, I don't, but I mean, I guess you guys told me I got too many tickets, so yeah, I guess. I mean,
Okay, well, that was for the second
and,
degree. Right. So
yeah.
the third degree is a lesser charge.
And Your Honor, we went over
Yeah.
the elements of third degree driving for this particular statement. And at
Okay,
that
thank
time,
you,
he
Mr.
agreed to that statement for this particular plea.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's what I said. Yeah, I was just, I guess, yeah, I did agree to it. Yeah, I agreed to it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, Mr. DeWitt, I'm just going to go over because I want to make sure that you understand what we're doing.
Yeah,
On this plea form, in paragraph 5, there's a written statement that indicates when you enter a guilty plea that you're giving up your right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury, that you are giving up your right to remain silent before and during trial, and the right to refuse to testify against yourself. You are giving up the right to hear and question witnesses who would testify against you, and the right to testify and have witnesses testify for you. And you're giving up the presumption of innocence unless proven beyond a reasonable doubt, and you give up your right to appeal. So those are the constitutional rights that you are waiving when you enter a guilty plea. Is that your understanding as well?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. DeWitt, the city has indicated in paragraph 6 that they are requesting 90 days credit for time served and close in this matter. This charge of third degree carries a maximum sentence of 90 days in jail and a $1,000 fine. Did you understand what the city is recommending the court impose today?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And do you understand that as the judge, I have discretion to impose up to the maximum?
Yes, I do.
If you are on probation or parole or not a citizen of the United States, entering a guilty plea can have negative consequences for you. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Other than the city's recommendations, has anyone made any threats or promises to make you plead guilty today?
No.
What is your plea to the amended charge of driving while license suspended third degree?
Guilty.
In paragraph 11, there is a written statement. It says, on or about March 5th, 2024, in the city of Lake Forest Park, Washington, I drove a motor vehicle at a time that my license was suspended by the Department of Licensing. Is that your statement, Mr. DeWitt?
Yes.
Sir, based upon your responses, I am going to find that you are making a knowing, voluntary, and intelligent waiver of your rights. I will accept your plea of guilty. There's a factual basis for me to accept that plea, and I will find you guilty of driving while license suspended third degree. Believe we've heard from the city on their recommendation. And Mr. Smith, is there anything you wish to say?
Your Honor, we'd ask the court to follow the recommendation on the plea and close, and my client gets SSI and other state benefits. We'd ask the court to waive all fines.
Mr. DeWitt, uh, you have an opportunity to speak to me if there's anything you want me to consider before I impose sentence.
I would just like to say thank you for understanding my emotions and my feelings based upon this, and I do apologize for the court if I got a little carried away there because I was just a little excited because I was interpreted something bad was going to really happen, and like I said, I just want to apologize for that, and I apologize to all you guys. It was, I didn't want to make it seem like nobody was professional, but I apologize. I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart. I apologize for that. And
I accept your apology, Mr. DeWitt. I understand that it was stressful. And
yeah.
Okay. So I am going to find that you are statutorily indigent pursuant to Blazina. I'm going to follow the recommendation. I will impose a 90-day sentence with all 90 days suspended, a $1,000 fine, all fines suspended, and I am going to close this matter. All right. So this matter is closed, and there's no obligation of jail or fine.
Thank you, Your Honor, and thank you, everyone else.
You're welcome, Mr. DeWitt. So you
And
have.
I was going to say, and
representation.
Yes, and I'm emailing Mr. Glisson right now at Gig Harbor to let him know that you resolved here, and I included his agreement not to take any action.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I know you've come to court many times over the last couple of years, and it's been a long road. Yeah. And so sorry it took so long to resolve this, and I think that you can put this behind you and just go forward and take care of what you need to in Gig Harbor and put this behind you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
All right, take care.
Good luck, DeWitt. Goodbye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, members of the court, upper bench, lower bench, prosecutorial bench. Made me look bad, but that's okay. I appreciate it.
Stressful. Sometimes people just emotions run.
Yes.
All right. Take care, and I will see you on Monday.
Yes. Have a good week. Bye-bye.